Hey, what's up you guys? Today I want to go through all of my shoes and I want to decide what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. So yeah, it's kind of like a Marie Kondo decluttering video. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I have 25. I don't need that many shoes, so I need to get rid of them. I need to only keep what I'm enjoying, only keep what truly brings me joy. I need you guys' support because otherwise I'm just gonna keep them. And I can't do that anymore, I have too many. You're gonna see my feet in this video. They're just feet, okay? Just get over them. Also, this is a very laid back video in case you couldn't already tell. I'm wearing like this pajama thing that's also kind of dressy, so then I decided to do my hair and do my makeup, but also the energy in this video is just like kind of like all over the place, so it is what it is. Nanny, are you ready to get this started? Ooh la la. So these are 10 years old. They're super uncomfortable because when I was younger I did not take into consideration that when I wore shoes I had to wear them all day. Yes, I know, I'm not the smartest cookie in the jar, right? I'm no longer keeping these. They're uncomfortable around the foot and they're kind of scuffed right here like that. I have outgrown them. I can buy myself some better quality shoes. These shoes right here, don't even know when I bought them. They are so old. I think I might have been in high school. That's how old they are. They were super in style back then. They had like the metallic accents and they were white. Turns out they're super uncomfortable. Every time I wear them all day, at the end of the day, I just hate them. And then the next day I forget and I wear them again. That's enough. I need to depart from them. These shoes I bought when I wanted to travel to Spain, which was in 2014. The reason why I never wear them is because during my trip, I found out that they make my feet stinky. Every time I would wear them, I would feel self-conscious. Also, they're kind of like ladies' shoes, like old ladies' shoes, so I don't know really what I was thinking when I bought them. I bought them where I used to work, so I think I was just influenced by all the other people I worked with who would always tell me that I needed to wear more of the brands that we sell. But turns out I bought an old lady's brand of shoes and they were worth like 90 bucks at the time. Like this right here, the toe part is ugly. It's just bulky and it makes your feet look funny. And here, there's like an extra little padding that goes like this of like fabric that's supposed to protect your toes. The way that these have been constructed, it kind of digs into your toes, so it's also super uncomfortable. And overall, yeah, I'm just not a huge fan. Not keeping them. These are adorable. I have loved them for many years. Why am I not keeping them again? Okay, first of all, the attachment part is like super old, kind of breaking. I haven't worn them in a very long time. They're less comfortable than the other shoes that I decided to keep. I didn't wear them all year last year. The heel is super high, so it's not the most easy thing to wear day to day. So yeah, I will not be keeping these. These break my heart because they're so stinking cute. They like look super vintage and I thrifted them and I really liked them at first, but they are really awkward to walk in and that's my big issue with them. Your heel kind of like slips around in these shoes and that's not ideal because you want your feet to be nice and secure, but I do really enjoy this style. They look kind of like retro, vintagey, and they were made from real leather. I could tell that they had been worn a lot by someone else, but frankly, that doesn't bother me. It doesn't really gross me out. I know some of my friends hate it, but I don't really care. But yeah, sadly, these, I try to keep them and wear them, but every time I wear them, I regret it though. These pair of sandals that are the brand Roxy, and they're like super flat. Even when I bought them, I remember thinking, oh, those are not very comfortable. But I bought them for the brand because my friends, again, where I used to work, would always like have like little comments about me not wearing the brands that we used to sell. And I was like, okay, fine. So I bought these, they were really cheap. Turns out they're really cheap because they're really uncomfortable, and every time I wear them, I hate them. So I'm not keeping them anymore. That's enough. I don't care about the brand, and I shouldn't care what people say. Kind of same thing goes with these. I bought them because they were trendy at the time, many years ago, back when the Roman shoe was in style, a very long time ago. Super uncomfortable because again, they're super flat. It just feels like you're walking on the pavement and it's just the most uncomfortable thing ever. I don't know why I kept them for so long. So these are no longer a part of my life. These boots, when I found them, they were perfect because I used to have like really tiny skinny legs. I have, let's just say, outgrown them. And honestly, even after buying them, I didn't really wear them that often. I should allow someone else to have them and just enjoy them because I obviously for years have had them and I haven't worn them. Let's talk about the boots that I am keeping now. These are Bego boots. I absolutely adore them. They're made from vegan leather. I bought them this year and I have worn them at least once a week. Yeah, I love this style. I love like the detailing in the back, the chunky heel, the chunky platform. They truly make me feel like a badass whenever I wear them, so glad I got these. Next up is these little heels. They're super elegant. They have fur detailing on the back and the gold zipper to close them up. They are from Winners. I bought them many years ago. Again, I shouldn't say how many years ago I keep my things. It's kind of, is it embarrassing or is it something I should be proud of? I think I should be proud of this. How long have I had these? I must have had them like 8 years now. And they still look fine, right? They still look in excellent shape. One of the zippers was broken, so I bought them under the condition that if I couldn't get them fixed, then I could return them. So I got them on sale. They are my go-to whenever I want to feel super fancy. Yeah, I like the size of the heel. I like the height they give me. There's like a hidden platform inside of the shoe, so my feet aren't actually that close to the ground. They're kind of like higher above, so really cute. I like them. I'm keeping them. These, I bought them on my way to Germany. I bought them in Edinburgh. I really like lacy boots. I have other pairs of lacy boots and those are typically what I tend to go for when I'm buying a new pair of boots. And these have zippers, so they're easy to get in and out of. It kind of makes them look a little cheaper than what I would prefer. So maybe one day I'll upgrade from these to another pair of boots that are similar, just better quality. But in the meantime, they're fine. I'm happy with them. These are also thrifted shoes, so I was super proud of that. Ta-da! Next up are these boots that I bought in Germany. They're made of suede and they're black. The one thing that's kind of annoying about these shoes is that they tend to scuff up very easily. I really like the brown detailing that's on the bottom here next to the sole. I think that's really neat. And they're comfortable, they're elastic, and I like the height they give me because it's like ½ an inch of platform and then like another extra ½ an inch for the actual heel, so pretty cute. I'm very happy with these. I think they look good. I like that the toe is round, so it's like a different shape than what I typically wear. I typically wear a little pointier shoes, but these are really cute. Yep. These boots, which I know they're dirty, they have like a little bit of mud on them because I wore them on a muddy day. What can I say? They're black leather boots that I bought when I was in Taiwan. I still want to keep them because they kind of go with everything. If I need to dress fancier for something specific, then I think these will go great. If I have socks that are too thick, then they're uncomfortable because they're a little tight. But overall, still glad I have them and I'm still keeping them. Also, they're in great shape. Why would I not keep them? I have these boots that I bought from Sorel a couple years ago, and I adored them. I would wear them every single day. The problem is that I wore them so much and the leather started cracking. After the first year, they were already no longer waterproof, which was a huge disappointment because I love the style. I love the laced up shoe. It's really cute, but because they were no longer waterproof, they were not ideal for Canadian weather. So I thrifted these boots, thinking, oh yeah, I can pull these off. They're super comfortable, but they're ugly. They're so ugly. I can't get rid of them because they replace these boots whenever it's a really wet day outside, when it's like super wet snow that's melting or there's like a lot of water in the streets. I wear these instead of wearing these, but every other time I prefer to wear these. So ideally, I will find a boot that will replace both of these. The inside is made of sheep and the outside is made of leather. Maybe I could get these fixed and then I could get rid of these. But the thing is, I don't really trust that these will hold up if they get fixed anyway. I'm kind of disappointed with the Sorel brand. Oh well, I still love this style, so whatever. Cat hair. Okay, so these rain boots are so stinking cute because they have like glitters inside them, and I just think it's the cutest little thing. I love that like the shoe, like the toe part is pointy and they're black, but they're shiny and they're glittery and they're feminine, but they're also like elegant. The only thing is that when I walk in them, you know, I'm walking, toot, 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 toot. If the streets have even like a tiny bit of like sand or anything like that, when I walk, I kind of kick the sand into the boot. And then I'm stuck with like tiny pieces of rocks in my boots, and it's the most uncomfortable thing ever. And it happens every single time I wear them. So I don't think it's a me issue because it doesn't happen with my other shoes. It happens only with these. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what to do. In the meantime, I'm keeping them because they're the only rain boots I own that do not hurt the top of my feet, which is a weird place, I know, but I'm very sensitive. I have like ballerina feet from doing ballet for 10 years. All the other rain boots I used to own would like rub on the top of my feet and it would really hurt, and these don't do that. Speaking of rain boots, I have a story. I think I might have been, I don't know, 7 years old. So yeah, I had like these cute little rain boots and they were pink and I would love wearing them, and me and my brother would sometimes wear them. I put them on and I started walking around in them, and I was waiting outside for my family and I felt something near my toe. It was kind of like lumpy and I was like, oh, that's annoying. So I take out my feet from my boot and I start shaking it and nothing comes out. So I'm like, oh, okay, it must have been maybe my socks. So I put them back on, and again I feel the round little lump inside the shoe and I'm like, what is that? So I remove my boot again and I forcefully shake them, and something black comes out. There was something in them. It was a spider, and I was so freaked out that I never wore them again. I hated those shoes from that day on. Anyway, story time over. I have these sandals that I've been wearing already. Now that the summertime is approaching, we're in springtime, and I've been wearing these, which is why they're already a little dirty. But yeah, they look super cute. They kind of look urban, and they're from Timberland, the brand. They're made of leather. The sole is white and the top is black, which is just great. It goes with everything. Now the problem with this style is that because this sole part is white, they get dirty very fast. If you guys know how to keep the white of your soles actually white, let me know. And also, this is not like a normal sew. It's kind of like spongy. So I don't know if that helps you to help me, but yeah, just letting you know. The sole is like a half an inch, no, I would say a solid inch and a half actually. And they're just so comfortable, and they give me height and they make me feel urban and cool and hip without actually being uncomfortable, which is all I could ask for. So I love these. Also, these shoes and these shoes were in a vlog that I did not too long ago. Couple months ago. Okay, a while ago. So I couldn't wear them until it was nice again outside. These white ones, I haven't tried to wear them yet. First of all, because it's still a little too cold. I feel like these are more of a summer shoe, whereas these can kind of pass off during the spring if I wear like socks with them. Is it weird that I wear socks with my sandals? Is that cool? Is that what the kids do nowadays? Or do I look like my dad with sandals and socks? I don't know if this is cool or not. Let me know. These are great. The only problem I have with them, I'm still keeping them, but I need to check if they're too small for me or if they're a nice size, because I feel like my feet are just barely too big for these, that my toes are like maybe almost poking out, but not quite. And I think I need to wear them a couple times to see if they're actually the right size or not. They're really comfortable, they're white, they're gonna go with everything, which is great, and the sole is black, which, as I was saying earlier, is great because they're not gonna appear dirty as quickly as the other shoes that I got. Next up, these Sanuk shoes that I adore. I've had them maybe for, I want to say like 4 to 5 years now. I've had them forever. I wear them all the time during summertime. They are one of the most comfortable shoes I have ever owned, and I love them. And I traveled all through Asia with them. They're made of yoga material, so it's like super comfortable and spongy. Honestly, just the fact that I've worn them for so many years and I still consider them to be super comfortable should tell you everything. They're kind of like Birkenstocks. Speaking of Sanuk, the brand, I also have these, which is the same brand. And I have worn these for the same amount of years. They are super old and super used, but I still wear them every day. I wear them in my apartment because I don't like to go barefoot, so that's why they're like extra loved, shall we say. I used to have them in black as well, and they left me because I ripped the top part off of the sole and I was very sad, and I need to buy new ones. And I tried buying new ones last year, but they were no longer in my size and I was sad again. But yeah, so I'm keeping these. These are running shoes that I bought for Asia 2 years ago. I have worn them extensively since then. They still fit. They look a little dirty again because it has like a white sole. I thought they would only last me a year because they were like really cheap, but turns out we're on year 3 now and I'm still wearing them. So yeah, pretty happy about my purchase. And they're super breathable too. It's like a mesh material on the top, so they don't get stinky. And I like that they go with everything because they're black and they have like a little bit of gray detailing on the sides, and the sole is white. Although now that I've had them for so long, the sole is not white anymore. It's more of a beigey color. I got these shoes for work. They're just like slipper type shoes that go with everything. They're comfortable and professional. I wear them when I don't feel like wearing my boots indoors. They're classic, they go with everything. I like them. I bought these again in a vlog not too long ago, a couple months ago, that you saw already, so I'm definitely keeping them. I'm super excited to wear them this summer. The orange tint they have is making me a little unsure about how many things are going to go with. I like the platform, I like the sole, I think it's nice and thick, but it's also not too intense, so I can walk in them very comfortably. And yeah, very excited to try them out. So the last shoes I have are these here. They used to belong to my grandmother's. Like the style is a kind of like my, you know, it's a grandmother's style. Whoops. Dropping them. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pull them off, but even if I decide that I'm not wearing them, I have a weird emotional attachment to them, so I'm going to keep them. They're super comfortable too, so even if they weren't my grandmother's, I would still be like, oh dang it, they're so comfortable, and I would probably still keep them. So this is where I store all of my shoes, and also under the chair right there. Yeah, I don't know if that'll actually work out. Let's just see. I think it works, right? And now I have all my shoes here, except for these, because I wear them in the apartment, so I don't need to put them in my entryway. Although, even if I did, I could put them right here. Haha, see? It fits. And these I'm going to leave at work because I don't need them here, I need them at work. So, awesome! Well, that was great. I think I'm going to go through all of my clothing the same way by category and deciding what I keep and what I'm not keeping, because honestly I've gathered quite a little collection of pieces of clothing that I do not wear or that do not fit me anymore. So instead of keeping them and then feeling bad because I have stuff all over the place all the time, I'm just gonna get rid of like more or less half. Because see, wait, turn you around. These are what I'm no longer keeping. So I have, first of all, I have like these here that I forgot to talk about. They were just hanging out with all of my shoes, and I don't need them. Why do I have these? I don't need them. So we could consider this one thing. And then 9 pair of shoes that I do not wear or do not enjoy, and I don't want in my life anymore. If you enjoyed this type of video that's kind of more relaxed and doesn't take itself too seriously, let me know. If you agree or disagree with any of my picks, if there's anything that you think I should have kept, let me know as well. Or if there's anything that I kept that you think I should not keep, also let me know, because maybe I could purge a little more of my shoe closet, which would be great. If you're new here and you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you around. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Look at this hair.